What's happening, everybody? Hope you guys are feeling great. I'm Team Kills, and what I like to do is make gaming easier. So, I've got a problem. Actually, I've got a bunch of problems. But the problem that I'm referring to right now is the spear guns. Now, a while back I did a video where we figured out which pole has the best reach around. I mean, which pole is the best all around. That's what I meant. We compared the Scourge Prime, or the Headshot Hellstick, the Apprentice, the Roman Prober, the Corpus Lightning Rod, and the Grenier Jackoff Stick. Now, last time I found these weapons a little tricky to compare. They're so different. The Apprentice is a sniper rifle version of the primary poles. It does have a delayed explosion. They're all actually pretty explodey. But when you hit a guy, they just off into the distance, which is awesome. They stick wherever they land, and wherever the hell they land, there's a gas cloud that's just there and will continue to kill enemies. The Jackoff Stick just explodes like a Jackoff Stick would. Just a huge explosion. It's great. Doesn't need to get much better than that. And of course, the Corpus Lightning Rod, which was my personal favorite, but if you saw my other video, you know that this is not the best primary pole option, mainly because of the Scourge Prime. Its special ability makes it easy to shoot heads, and with primary deadhead, this pole has some serious damage that it can put out. I believe my exact words were, the Scourge has the smallest initial shot radius explosion, but if you take into consideration that it's a high status, high damage, low work, one form of steel path weapon that has a special attack that's literally like turning on the big head mode in GoldenEye or NBA Jam. Probably more GoldenEye because you're actively trying to shoot people in the face. Plus, it's a fully automatic corrosive Trident Spirit Bullets. I believe it was Spirit Bullets. Spirit Bullet weapon that would make Aquaman feel like a jealous bitch. Now, I can't really remember why I was trashing Aquaman. Probably because he was trash, but that's what I said. And that was so long ago, it was before the Tenet weapons came out. And the Team Killer asked me, what about the Tenet version of the Corpus Lightning Rod? Well, the Tenet versions are better than all the originals. But is the damage more explosive than the Jackoff Stick? Does it have a lasting after effect that's better than the Roman Gas Prober? Can it kill enemies as efficiently as the Headshot Hell Trident? Yeah, actually, yes, it can. I'm happy to say it can because I'm a little biased. I'm actually more than a little biased. I'm a lot of biased. The Tenet upgrade does push it over the limit, but wait. Unfortunately, there are some catches. First off, if you don't like charge weapons, then this is a no-go. This is kind of the worst type of charge weapon. It's not like the Jackoff Stick where you would fill it all up and then you can hold on to the charge and release it where you want. This Tenet stick just fills up and lets go. And if enemies, which typically are moving, but if your enemy is moving, it can make it a bit of a bitch to use the normal shot. But the special abilities or secondary abilities are what make these weapons worth using, is what makes them special. So when we come to the second abilities, the Tenet Lightning Rod is the best spear gun. If it's electric, yeah, there's kind of a second catch. It will work no matter what element you use to whatever faction you're using. If you use the one they're weak to, that'll work. But the difference from it becoming crowd control to steel path murdering is electricity. If electricity is your major element, then it's going to really start killing people. It won't just keep them there. Now, I am an idiot. I waited forever, kept going back to Ergo Glass because the Tenet weapons and this one primary weapon, for some reason it's with the Tenet weapons, these come from Ergo Glass. So you got to do railjack weapons, get some hollow keys, then buy it from him. And you get a different element at random. I've been coming back here for a while. It will not cycle through and eventually get to electricity. It is random every single time. Now, once I finally found electricity, I put it on there and made this video, only to realize since Warframe 1999, you can go down to Eleanor and get this special item right here that will allow you to change the element on any of the Coda, Kuva, or Tenet weapons. This is the smarter way to do it, instead of like me waiting forever. So, if this weapon is electricity, and you don't mind charged weapons, hands down the best spear gun. If you're like most people and you prefer, weapons that are easy to use, well, then the Scourge might be just a hair better, just from out of usability. As always, this is a personal choice. Which ones you're going to use has everything to do with which one you might feel is the best. But if you're willing to use all of them, then just straight damage capabilities, the Tenet Ferrox is the best spear gun, in my opinion. Oh, and if you're using a melee frame, you can also use arcane dexterity, of course. I like to put this in Dante's hands, one, because it just looks awesome in his hands, but besides it just looking cool, Staying Axe is the best Warframe for spear guns. You get an extra critical bonus when they're in his hands. So, put him in his hands. Anyways, on that note, I hope this helped. I hope you join the team of killers. Become a killer of teams. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. It's one of the ways we could talk. Make sure you keep it easy in life. And remember, just keep gaming.